right, guys, let's do this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Psychic Goddess Erika, coming to you today with another pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is going to be about major changes coming your way and when. So this is going to be timeless, which means that you can watch it at any time and get a message for yourself. Sorry, I gotta fix my little strap here. And all of my readings are designed so that you can go back to them over and over again if you choose to, weeks from now, months from now, years from now, and pick a card again. Even if there's a time attached to it, it doesn't really matter because you can still pick a card and the message will apply to you whenever you need it. And if you get a new message, then that message applies for you. And if you get the same message, that message still applies for you. So this is timeless. Today I'm going to be working with the Frida Kahlo Tarot. I'm gonna be working with the Butterfly Oracle deck for major life changes. I think that's what it's called. And this is the Truth Deck Oracle Cards First Edition. So before we get into the card selecting, and this is just hot water over here because I have to stay hydrated when I'm doing readings, and it's getting cold in Long Beach now, believe it or not, and I'm always cold. So this is just really hot water. I'm waiting for it to cool down enough for me to drink, but also the steam is very therapeutic for me because I did program my water. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, but bear with me. I programmed my water with an intention, and so I visualized, I spoke out loud what I want to manifest, what I want to bring in. I stirred it clockwise to call it in, and now I'm enjoying the steam because it's also carrying my manifestation up to the universe before I drink it and take it into my body. So sorry for that side note. Back to the regular scheduled programming. So this is going to be major life changes coming your way and when. So I will give a number for time frame, and if you've seen my other cards that pick a cards to include time frames, you know how that works, but I will remind you guys again. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now if you enjoy my content, and hit that bell icon, the alert notification icon, so you know when I post new content. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share my content if you enjoy my videos. Let me know which pile you selected in the comments below, and so on and so on. And again, my Instagram is Psychic Goddess Erika, at Psychic Goddess Erika with the K, E-R-I-K-A. So let's get started. Okay guys, go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. Let your intuition do the picking, and this is a great way to actually enhance your own intuition because pick a card readings actually require you to trust your own intuition to select the card that is the message that you need to hear. So take 3 deep breaths, let your intuition do the picking. Over here is card 1, here in the middle is card 2, and over here is card 3. Nope, still way too hot to drink. Okay, those of you who chose card 1, group 1, let's see what major life changes are coming your way and when. So you have the message of the 3 of Cups, and I just have this really happy, excited feeling. So a lot of you guys, it's this energy of joy, of celebration. For some of you, you're going to be getting good news. For some of you, you're going to get proposed to or get married, or for some of you, you're going to have somebody ask to make that romantic commitment to be official. I feel a lot of that coming through, but remember, this is general, so take what resonates with you, release what doesn't. If you want a personal in-depth reading with me, the information to do that is in the description below. But for others of you, this is also about enjoying some sort of like get together or social events, or just having fun, getting out and about and being social again. Or even for some of you, being social virtually and just feeling a connection with people that way. Friendships, feeling like some of you who have been seeking for friendships, this is the energy of like-minded people, like-minded spirits, soul connections coming into your life, developing new friendships, making new friends, joy coming back. It's just overall these good feelings, good vibes. For some of you, you're going to be receiving a positive announcement or an exciting announcement. And just to give some examples, pregnancy, finding out somebody's pregnant, or like I said, or a new job announcement or a new job offer, moving to a new home. These are just some of the these are just some examples of announcements that could be coming. But overall, this is about celebration, enjoying, having fun, good things, and next levels of commitments for a lot of you. Let's see what else is coming up for you guys. Let's get one more from the Frida Kahlo Tarot. What major life changes are coming your way? Okay, so we got the King of Cups. And it came up reversed, but I won't really read it that way because the whole deck was reversed just now. I just realized the way I picked it up. But what I will take that message of is that some of you are feeling maybe out of balance or feeling blocked right now and maybe not seeing or feeling like these great things are coming. So Spirit is saying remove that fear, remove that doubt, because these great things are coming. But the message is King of Cups. So for some of you, this is a partner that is coming into your life that is more in touch with their emotions. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. Again, this is just representing somebody who has a good balance, a good hold on what their emotions are and how to express it, so that basically this person has a good energy of a balance of divine masculine and divine feminine energy and how they deal with their emotions and how they express it. And I'm also getting the sense that this person is like a really deep feeler, very intuitive themselves, very nurturing, but also, even though nurturing, they also are not afraid to take charge and get things done when things need to be done. Like they care very strong. And for others of you, this is actually you stepping into those qualities. Everything I just described, for some of you, this is you stepping into that quality because maybe you were blocked for a while or closed off for a while. And this good thing is you embracing your intuition again, embracing your emotions again, allowing yourself to feel and express emotions again, allowing yourself to care again and be a provider again. I feel a lot of that energy coming through. Let's see what else is coming up for you guys. What major changes are coming through for those of you who chose card 1, group 1, truth be told. Okay, body changes. So for some of you, this is your body physically relocating to a new environment or needing to just experience a new environment, whether that's travel, a vacation, or taking a day to just be in a new environment, whether it's relocating home or job. For others of you, this is making changes in your wellness in terms of what you're feeding, viewing, listening to, feeding your body, your mind, your spirit, mind, body, soul wellness. For some of you, this is making a healthcare change in order to better take care of your body. For some of you, you are actually feeling changes in your body due to your strong intuition. So you need to trust it. And I feel that your intuition is going to be speaking to you even stronger through the feelings and sensations in your body, whether it's good or bad. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. These are major changes coming up. For some of you, they're speaking of actually like physical intimacy. So for some of you, having more physical intimacy or more deeply connected physical intimacy or physical intimacy the way you desire it. For some of you, this is needing to actually just spend some time and having one-on-one physical intimacy with yourself, if you get my meaning, because your body has been telling you you need a release. And remember, sexual energy is manifestation energy, it's creative energy, and you can use that to actually manifest, but I'll get into that in a video in another day. For others of you, this is body changes due to finding out about a pregnancy or something like that. For others of you, this is about needing to protect your body because your body is going through changes. So maybe how you do things, how you handle things, certain things you eat, certain things you drink, or even certain things you may watch or give energy to, or people's environments are now affecting your body more, and you need to make changes to better adapt to what's going on with you, the changes going on with you. So I feel that energy coming through as well. And they just told me there's going to be some changes for the better in a lot of your relationships. Romantic and non-romantic relationships, changes for the better, whoever is coming to mind for you. But when I say that, I'm speaking on somebody who's already been showing you consistent effort in the way of showing that they want to evolve, that they want to change. Not the person that you're hoping is going to change, but they're not acting right and you've been trying to make something happen. I'm talking about the someone that has been already showing you signs that they're about to go to that next level. And only the select group of you will know who that is. Whether it's a romantic connection or a non-romantic connection, like a friendship, a family member, so on, whatever it may be. Let's see what else comes through for you guys. Okay. Inconsistent and depression. What this means is I'm feeling, because we started off with such a positive message, what Spirit is telling me is that whatever was inconsistent before is becoming more consistent. And also, so whether that's more of a consistent money flow coming in, or whether that's more of a consistent effort in a relationship dynamic, or more consistent positive changes for your overall wellness. And I feel the energy of overcoming depression over here on the bottom. So I feel Spirit is really talking about that, like overcoming these things, because good things are coming about. So when are these changes going to take place? When are you going to begin to see some of the results of these changes? What you want to do is write down today's date. Whenever you're watching this video, write down the date of whenever you're watching this video. And I'm going to channel a number and give all variations of what that number could represent. For those that chose card 1 group 1, when can they expect to see these changes taking place in their life, truth be told? Oh, and they want to say also, for some of you, if you're not the one who has been battling depression, then somebody who you care about in life will be overcoming some of that depression. So first, they didn't give me a time frame yet. They gave me King of Wands. So what they're saying is there's still a bit of action that needs to take place first. So whether manifestation needs to happen, so whether that's you applying law of attraction techniques, continuing to visualize, or putting in some guided effort and changes first for this to happen, especially when it comes to these body changes. If you are on a wellness journey, then do so. And when I don't get a number time frame, what that means is either it's happening sooner than you think, or it could take a little bit further out. But let's see if they'll give me a number now. Spirit, please give a number time frame on if they take the action to do so. When are they going to begin to see the changes? For card 1 group 1, truth be told. Okay, so they say a 7. It is the message of the 7 of Wands though. So there is a need to not give up, they're saying. It's going to take work. It's going to take setting boundaries in certain areas. It's going to take you standing your ground. It's going to take perseverance. And it's going to take you taking care of yourself, they're saying. And actually doing the steps to take care of yourself. So the time frame is a 7. So again, from today's date, whenever you're watching this, that could be between now and 7 hours. It could be within the 7th hour of the day, meaning between 7 and 8 o'clock a.m. or p.m. today or tomorrow, depending upon whenever you're watching this video. It could be between now and 7 days. It could be within the week of the 7th of whatever the upcoming month is for you. So for example, if you're watching this in November, then the upcoming month would be the week of December 7th. It could be between now and 7 weeks. It could be between now and 7 months, or around July, which is the month 7 in the calendar year. It could also represent a year that adds up to the number 7. So for example, the year 2023, that adds up to 7. So those are all the variations of the number. Make sure you write them all down. It could be any of those variations, and let me know what pile you get. And come back after it all plays out and let me know. Keep me updated. That's what I see for you guys. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye. My dog just burped. I don't know if y'all heard that. Okay. Finally drinking now, it's not too hot. For those of you who chose card 2, group 2, let's go ahead and see what major life changes are coming your way and when. And again, remember, this is more general, so take what resonates with you, release what doesn't. If you want to book a personal in-depth reading with me, the information on where you can go to do that is going to be below in the description. So my dog just distracted me. Hi baby, what? Okay, so one of the major life changes coming your way is the Chariot. So for some of you, you're actually going to be moving and relocating, or that's relocating your home or relocating your job. For some of you, you're going to be taking a trip or a vacation. And for others of you, this is just the energy of things that have been stagnant are now beginning to move forward. There's a lot of movement happening, a lot of progression happening, a lot of results. You're beginning to see results. You're beginning to triumph and overcome past struggles, past battles. A lot of like this victory kind of energy coming through. Let's see what else they have to say with the Frida Kahlo Tarot. For those of you who chose card 2, group 2, what major life changes are coming your way and when. Okay, Ace of Swords. So what I'm hearing is a lot of you are going to be receiving some truth, hearing some truth, whether that's from somebody directly or whether that's you receiving it from source and your intuition, or even from a reading or something like that. You're going to be receiving and hearing truth. For some of you, there's a lot of clarity coming through, these like aha, epiphany moments of what your next steps should be, what you need to do. A lot of you are going to be understanding why certain things happened or why you felt certain things. Just this overall clarity, which is a good thing, because now you having the clarity, having the truth, whatever it is, whether it's what you hoped for or not, is allowing for you to finally release something and begin to take action steps forward on your journey. And they're telling me this energy of success. Some of you are also going to be getting news that you've been waiting for, and it is successful news coming through. So whether that's like a job opportunity or waiting for the news of like whether or not you got the apartment or the house or the new car, or whether or not the pregnancy or adoption or what's it called, like in vitro or whatever it is, those successful things. Some of you are going to get that kind of a news for a select group of you, if that's been something you've been trying to do. For some of you, you're going to finally get closure, whether it's what you hope to hear or not, about some sort of truth you've been wondering. Those are just some examples of the kind of energy I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through for you. For those of you who chose card 2, group 2, truth be told. So it came up reversed, but it's message of healing from the past. And so I believe it came up reversed because this is something that a lot of you have been really struggling with healing, really struggling with letting go. So to help kind of figure out what that is, think about whatever you keep dwelling on or keeps coming to mind that is not making you feel good, or it's not necessarily something that is making you feel your best self. So whatever that is something you are beginning to release. And even for some of you, if it's like fear or doubt or grief, something that was lost and it's been painful for you, that healing is happening. Healing from the past, recovery. They keep talking about success and moving forward, triumph, overcoming, truth coming about, finally understanding. That energy is really coming through. Let's see what else is going on for you guys. For those of you who chose card 2, group 2. What major changes are coming your way? So I see autumn. So they already may be saying that you either are beginning to see some of the results in the season of autumn for some of these changes that they've been talking about, or you're beginning to like lay down the roots or lay down the foundations or the manifestations for these changes in the autumn season. Whenever your autumn is when this message applies. But autumn also represents transition, changing of seasons, and change. So symbolically, what they're talking about is things are slowing down, yes, but change is happening. Even though it may not be happening as quick as you would like, you're beginning to see, similarly how you see the changes of leaves certain places in the world during the autumn season, during the fall season. It's like that. Change is happening and things are beginning to look different, but this is for a positive thing. I'm also seeing, but that wasn't the actual win. That was just like a bonus message. But I'll get a time frame for when by pulling a number. The other message here is waiting for you to reach out. So for some of you, this is Spirit saying that the universe, your guides, your angels, source is waiting for you to reach out and ask for the guidance or the truth that you need to hear. So they have been trying to show you, but it's like you keep ignoring certain signs, symbols, synchronicities, and even red flags for some of you because you want it to be a certain thing, but they keep telling you what it is. They keep showing you what it is already, dreams, etc. For others of you, this is about somebody who wants to help you is waiting for you to reach out. If you need help, just do it or apply for that position, whatever it is. Seek the help by reaching out to those that can help you. And for others of you, this is somebody who is kind of expecting you to make the first move and waiting for you to reach out to get whatever clarity or movement, good or bad, in the way you thought you wanted or not, so that you can make the next steps coming up. The other message is wants commitment. So for some of you, this is actually a relationship where the other person also wants commitment or that next step, that next level. For some of you, this could be the news of somebody directly asking you, hey, will you be my girlfriend or boyfriend? Let's be together. Or, hey, will you be my wife or will you be my wife? And the rare people who do propose to their man, will you be my husband? For some of you, this is like, the energy of let's go ahead and move in together. Let's look for a place. Let's have a kid. That wanting that kind of commitment is the energy coming through. For others of you, this is the energy of somebody wanting to start a business partnership with you or wants to hire you or wants to move forward in that kind of a commitment. So take what resonates with you, release what doesn't, whatever the commitment is for you. And a lot of you, some of you, this is also about you figuring out, having that clarity of what is that commitment, that kind of energy, that desire that you want fully look like to you. Like you want commitment from someone or from an opportunity, but you haven't been specific about what those requirements and details are. So for some of you, this is about you having the clarity of understanding exactly what all of those requirements are and being clear about it so the universe can bring it to you. So as far as when can you expect to go ahead and see some of these major changes coming up? Go ahead and write down today's date, whatever date you are watching this video. And I'm going to channel a number, and I already have a message coming up. I'm going to channel a number and give all variations of what that number could represent. Truth be told, for those of you who chose card 2, group 2, when can they expect to see some of the major results that is being talked about in this reading? Truth be told. Okay, so this is a 3. It's a 3 of Wands, but the other card that flew out I'm also going to take is a 5. So I'm going to say it's a 3 to 5 time frame, and this was the 5 of Wands. So the message is here, 3 of Wands first. It's going to take some manifestation on your part. You may not see the results immediately, but it's kind of like a matter of time before the momentum catches up and you finally see it arrive. So they're saying continue to do your research, continue your healing, continue your self-love, self-care journey, continue to manifest and be clear about what all of those things are. And the 5 of Wands is saying that there may be a few more obstacles and stress and things to overcome before you see these results, but it's on the way, it's coming. So whatever feels like a setback, it's actually not a setback. It's actually progression, because remember, anything that feels like it was a failure was actually taking you closer to the success that you want and deserve, because it teaches you what doesn't work, or it teaches you something else, another lesson that needed to be learned before you finally get that breakthrough, that better thing that's coming. So step backs are actually a step forward. It's a time to pause and revisit what you had been doing and what wasn't working and what you really should be focusing on. So the time frame is a 3 to 5. So again, whatever today's date is that you are watching this video, write that down. It could be within 3 to 5 hours. It could be within between the 3rd and 5th hour of the day. So basically anywhere between 3 to 6 o'clock a.m. or p.m. today or tomorrow. It could be within 3 to 5 days. It could be within my stomach just growled. I don't know if y'all heard that. It could be within the 3rd through the 5th, within the week of the 3rd through 5th for the upcoming month. So for example, if you're watching this in November, then that would be the upcoming month will be December. So anytime within the week of December 3rd through 5th, anytime in that week where those dates lie, where they fall, it could be within 3 to 5 weeks. It could be within 3 to 5 months, or it could also represent within anytime between March and May, because March is the month 3 and May is the month 5. It could also represent a year that adds up to 5, such as 2021, for example, anytime in that year. And for some of you, it could also represent within 3 to 5 years. But I actually feel strongly that for a lot of you, it's probably not even going to be that far out, because I'm just getting so much swift movement and progression with the Chariot and with the Ace of Swords. And there's somebody banging outside, which I feel Spirit is like confirming that message too. Because you are making so much healing from the past, I actually feel like for the majority of you, it's not going to take that far out, but that is also a possibility of the number. So that's what I see for you guys, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. I had to warm up my water again because it got a little bit too cold in the last group I was doing. And now it's too hot for me to drink again. But anyways, those of you who chose card 3, group 3, let's see what major life changes are coming your way and when. Remember that this is a more general reading. So if you want, take what resonates with you, release what doesn't. And if you want to book a personal in-depth reading for you and your situation, the information on where you can go to do that is going to be below in the description. So there's actually 2 cards. I thought I had pulled 1, but it came with 2, so let's go with it. We have the Emperor and we have the Queen of Wands. So they are screaming strongly. They are saying majority of you are going to be becoming entrepreneurs, self-employment, starting your own business, or something else that allows you to have more independence within your business and how you conduct business or how you make your money. So if it's not self-employment or entrepreneurship, then it's maybe you taking on more of a leadership role, or maybe a job opportunity that is more of a contractual basis that allows you more freedom. They're showing me this energy of just more power and more control over you, your schedule, and how you make your money. Their Spirit is saying you could have it your way. You're gonna have it your way. So that's beautiful. They're showing me a lot of creativity here with the Queen of Wands, a lot of you really being protective over your work baby, so what you're creating work wise or with your business. They're showing me a lot of you are artists of some kind or some form. Even if you work in the spiritual metaphysical world, that is still considered a art form, like the art of tarot or oracle cards or Reiki or whatever it is, crystal healing. They're showing that. They're also showing me the energy of you not being afraid to be your own boss, to boss up, taking your power back. So a lot of you are showing this elevation in terms of your career and career success. For others of you, they're saying that you're taking your power back in your home. And this is for a select group of you, maybe less than the majority, but a lot of you have been giving too much power away to someone in your home or your home base. So by that, what I mean is like a close relationship to you, even if they don't live in your home, or maybe this is even in your work environment, and you've been giving too much of that power away by letting somebody else have the power or control or manipulate you. A lot of you are dealing with some sort of narcissistic dynamic or narcissist empath dynamic in which the other person is the narcissist, and you're taking your power back. You're taking a step back or leaving that connection all the way together, or that environment all together. And they're showing me this is really going to free up your energy. And I just felt like this weight lifting off your shoulders. What they want you to know for the select group in which this message is resonating with you is, if you're not living your life for yourself, or if you're living yourself life to please someone else, or to make them happy, or to worry about how they see you, how they view you, how they judge you, or to prove yourself to someone, then you're not fully living your life. And so it's time to free yourself from that, so you can finally live your life for you and not the opinions of others. So again, this is more general, so take what resonates with you, release what doesn't. Don't try to force any messages to fit your narrative. If it doesn't fit for you, you can always book a personal reading. But let's see what else is coming through. For those of you who chose card 3, group 3, what major changes are coming your way, truth be told. 8 of Cups. So they are showing me the energy of you stepping back and putting your needs first, finally. Going into introspection, doing some soul searching, taking some time away and apart to yourself for self-care, to figure out what your next step should be to put your needs first. Taking a break from anything that's draining you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. Walking away, even if it's just a break for the moment, or if it's a permanent walking away of things that you just cannot deal with right now. That energy is coming through. A lot of you are having the strength to leave something, whether that's a relationship, whether that is a job that's not serving you, and the banging outside, if you hear it, is confirming this message. Whether it is even for some of you, they're saying you are walking away from your old toxic self, so old ways of how you used to do things that were insecure or just not healthy for you, your toxic traits or addictions. You're walking away from that for some of you. So for some of you, they're saying you're walking away from the old version of you, and you are going on a new path, a new journey, a new quest. And I'm hearing what do they call it? In addition to that motorcycle, I just had the image of something like really speeding to get away. If you heard the motorcycle noise outside, you're getting away quickly from something that's not serving you anymore, and going in a new direction. Whether it's a job, an environment, a connection that's not serving you anymore, whatever it is. But I also heard I think it's the Aborigine instruments, correct me if I'm wrong, but from Australia, the didgeridoo. So I don't know why that is, but I just wanted to add that note. So if anybody wants to do some research on what that may represent, feel free to comment below, let me know. But that applies to this group for some reason. So I don't know if it has to do with the person that created it, or the meaning of it, some symbolism of it, or like if it has healing properties or whatever it might be, but that message came through. Let's see what else is coming up for those of you who chose card 3, group 3. What major changes are coming through to you? But Spirit is also saying you're making this change of your own choosing. Even though for some of you they're saying it might feel like you didn't choose it and you were forced out, your spirit chose it. Your spirit manifested it. So let's see what else comes through. Okay, heavenly signs. So Spirit has been showing you signs along the way that this change was coming. Whether it's sign symbols, synchronicities, dreams, songs that you keep hearing, phrases that keep getting repeated, or even red flags. There have been heavenly signs along the way, and there will continue to be signs along the way. A spirit helping you throughout this journey of letting you know that whether you see it now or not, you're actually on the right path. And these major changes that are coming are actually going to help you get your power back. Let's see what else is coming up for those of you who chose card 3, group 3. Major changes coming your way. And when in a moment. Okay, so the first message is the problems you have been going through are temporary, or are currently going through are temporary, or even if there's some ups and downs, some kind of setbacks along the way, coming up those are temporary, because remember, setbacks are actually still moving you forward. They allow you time to pause and reflect on the journey and to actually figure out, are you going on the path that serves you, or are you going backwards in a direction or trying to force or go in a direction that's not the best for you. So, and it also teaches you something, a learning lesson to get you closer to where you want to be. So temporary setbacks. And I do feel like there's gonna still be some moments along the way where it feels like a temporary setback for some of you, but it's still movement forward, and you will see the bigger results later. You will get through the challenges. The other good things I'm seeing is you are going to be leaving hostility behind. The number 2, they're showing me your choices coming up, because 2 also represents choices. You're going to be leaving hostility behind and manifesting healthier connections moving forward, healthier dynamics moving forward, healthier environments moving forward. There's going to be times where you have ups and downs with releasing the hostility that may even be stored in your subconscious, where different things trigger you, even though there's moments where you think you're fully over it. It will only be temporary, they're saying, but you are leaving the hostility behind finally. And liar, they're saying you are leaving deception behind. Some of you are leaving liars, those that keep lying to you and hurting to you, those that gaslight you, especially if you're dealing with some narcissistic people. For some of you, those that control and manipulate, you're leaving those liars behind, walking away from it. Some of you are you're no longer lying to yourself. You're no longer trying to force something. You're seeing the truth of what needs to be done. So I feel a lot of the energy coming through. Basically, you're leaving lies behind and moving towards truth, finally. Moving towards integrity and what you deserve. Let's see what else is coming through. So let's go ahead and see when are these major changes? When are you going to begin to see some of these major changes happening? For those of you who chose card 3, group 3. So what you want to do is write down today's date, whatever date you are watching this. Whatever date you're watching this. And I'm going to channel a number and give all variations of what that number could represent. When are those that chose card 3, group 3 going to begin to see some of these results, these major life changes, truth be told? Okay, so they didn't give a time frame yet. I'm going to ask for a number and I'll explain in a moment. They really don't want to give a time frame, but they finally did. The reason they didn't is because they're saying this depends upon your actions. It really does, and your choices. Because for some of you, you're going to let this reading go in one ear and out the other because you're so fearful. And for very few of you, you're not going to make the actual changes. You're going to stay in the familiar. But the rest of you, they're saying it will come, but you do have to make take actions, the Knight of Wands. You're going to have to take action forward to make these changes happen. It's fully and completely up to you. No one else can make this happen but you. Queen of Swords. For some of you, it's going to take some research. It's going to take some you getting a clear plan set, a clear action plan set, but you're very capable. You have all the intelligence you need, and so it's time to just start being more of a dictator, speaking what you need and getting it done. And finally, they gave a time frame of the 7 of Cups. So there's a lot of choices before you, a lot of different pathways you can go, they're saying. So they're saying a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed with not knowing where to go next. But this is why you need the time to actually sit with yourself, get to know yourself better, and formulate an action plan. They're saying choose wisely the road ahead, because you've already been through so much, and so there's no need to go back to something that just repeats the similar vibration that you've just been through, but in a new form, in a new package, or a new environment, or a new person, but it's kind of the same. So they're saying choose wisely. This is why taking some time to self first is really important. But for those of you that do take the action, they're saying it's going to be in a time frame of 7. So all possibilities of that from today's date, whenever you're watching this, could be between now and 7 hours. It could be within the 7th hour of the day, meaning between 7 or 8 o'clock, AM or PM today or tomorrow. It could be between now and 7 days. It could be within the week of the 7th for the upcoming month. So for example, if you're watching this in November, then it could be within the week of December 7th. It could be between now and 7 weeks, between now and 7 months, or around July, which is the month 7. It could also represent a year that adds up to 7. So for example, the year 2023, anytime in that year, because that year added up is a 7. So that's what I see for you guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.